We have our little swag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I left mine over there. Okay, so
Wait.
theoretically.
Oh, we're on the air.
Yes, we are.
I
on the
love
air.
how we do this.
But hey, you know what?
It's very,
Just because
very organized.
Yep, we're live.
Awesome. Hey, we're live. Good morning. Good morning.
It is what? What is it?
It is Winning Women's Wednesday. And we don't have proof of life yet from Ashley. So if you're out there, Ashley, give us a shout out.
Yes, or just show up.
Or just show up.
Yeah.
We'll let you in.
Yeah, you can come in.
So I'm here with my amazing co-host, Rick Davis,
Well,
today.
hello.
Hello.
Look at you in your formal attire.
I'm very formal. I get to speak at Coldwell Banker today. Shout out Coldwell Banker and Lori Martin. I'm super excited about that.
Okay,
So
topic du jour.
for today. At my class?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes,
Come on.
yes.
They might recruit some agents just from this going out.
Well, actually, we're going to be talking about how to make $342K in real estate for 2025. It's kind of been my theme this year. I've got a great class. It's amazing.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's like there's no magic bean or anything like that. It's just putting the work in, but it's a system for putting the work in that's a little more, I think, tolerable for agents.
Yes.
Tolerable is a good word.
If Ashley were here, she would say, well that's the system that
we
I
can't,
won't
we can't
adhere
put
to.
that on the air.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, there is an element of PG-13.
There is. We do. So
But hey, she and I both, I'll give both of us a pat on the back where we can clean it up.
Oh, 100%.
We clean up nicely.
No, y'all do clean up nicely.
But we are sending out the St. Bernard with the brandy around his neck for Ashley this morning.
We're sending it to Pickleball Kingdom because I feel like she is trying to get some stress and some tension out. She just got back from the winter meeting yesterday.
Yes.
And it started Thursday. Do you ever go to those?
No.
Have you ever been?
I have, but only in very limited quantities. And then in leadership, I think we went, it wasn't winter meeting. It was RPAC. It was a big RPAC blowout kind of a thing, which was something to behold. And then I've also done the, can't really say this anymore, but storm the Capitol.
Oh, yeah. We don't do that anymore.
Well, we can't say it anymore.
Yes.
They've rebranded that.
Yes,
It's now some other
did.
sort of excursion to Austin for some such.
For TRLP goes.
Yeah.
Well, Realtors go every year, but TRLP makes a field trip for sure.
But yeah, I went back in the halcyon days of it was just like full throttle, and there were thousands of people there pre-COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went. I think couple of because it's not every year, so it's
it's not.
No, it's every other year.
Okay.
It's whenever the legislation is actually in house.
That's right. That makes sense.
And it was actually really cool. It was like a civics class on steroids.
Okay.
And then the year that we went with leadership, it was all about them getting us to get involved.
Yeah.
And so we got the 50 Cent tour.
Yeah, very
than
cool.
The nickel tour. So
Yes.
it's much more impressive.
Yes.
Speaking of impressive, your MLS meeting yesterday.
It was amazing.
Yes. Your
It was
area
amazing.
meeting. Yes.
Yeah. We've really we had a great speaker.
Yes.
Yeah. Really an awesome speaker. Mark Sprague came to us from Independence Title. He's from Austin. He's an economist, and he really did have some fascinating information that I think was really helpful. I came out
like really stoked.
Yeah.
I came out really stoked.
I was excited about the year just because, he did share, in spite of everything. We just have to be honest. In spite of everything, Texas is poised to have an incredible year. I mean, we've just got some great opportunities, but you do have to dig in.
Yes.
And that's the key.
Well, it kind of goes back to your class. You know what I mean? Where it's like, and I like that you sort of sand off the rough edges of systemization and for folks to do the work.
You have to do the work.
Yes. I just love that. We love cliched sayings around
we
here.
Do.
Do the work.
We do.
Lean into it.
Lean in.
Lean
yes.
into it
Lean
and do
in.
the work. Yes.
So.
But yeah, so the other thing yesterday, most impressive, was the omelet bar.
You really did enjoy the
oh my
omelet
God.
bar.
Yeah. So I've kind of
Gosh, was that yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
I've lived a lot of life since the MetroTex meeting. So
right.
I started classes again. So like in between the coaching and the parenting and the MLS meeting and the selling real estate, I also am studying industrial and organizational psychology that I'm writing a paper on right now. Like, because they just throw you in. Like, class, it started Monday. Yeah.
Industrial.
Right?
Yes. Industrial light and magic. And
industrial and organizational psychology. Yes. I'm working on my PhD because I have free time.
So is that how they came up with the like, let's put them in a gigantic box
Yes.
with fluorescent lights?
And it didn't work.
Forge a cube.
Yes. And then now they've realized that, that doesn't work. So we've got to change the program.
So probably somewhere between free snacks and Starbucks and cubicle with fluorescence.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then COVID.
Oh.
And then COVID. We'll finish the talk about the MetroTex meeting.
Yes,
and
yes.
then I have an interesting thing I heard today.
I got derailed
Easily. Yeah.
Recalling the omelet bar. That was, okay, so it's in the Park City Club.
Yeah, which oh my gosh.
Total country club vibes.
Total country club vibe and beautiful views. Come for the views. If nothing else, if you don't like omelets and you don't like realtors, come for the view. There's bacon.
There's ample bacon.
Plenty of bacon. Yes. And
if you don't like bacon, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
you've got problems.
Yeah,
you probably need to. If you don't like bacon, you need industrial.
Organizational psychology. Yes. I'm not a big meat eater, and I do like a good piece of bacon. So yeah.
Well, and I understand if somebody has like some sort of ethical or spiritual or whatever thing that would preclude them eating bacon. However, you can still like it and not eat it.
That's fair.
Because there's a bunch of stuff that I like to do that I don't do anymore.
Yes. Once again, pre-COVID, you're a Dallas guy. So do you remember how Whole Foods used to do the breakfast bar? They had the bacon. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would go out there after a run on Saturdays and just load up on the bacon and take it home to the family. I would fix the rest of the breakfast, but I would get a pound of cooked bacon.
Well, and the beauty of that, in the realm of, Whole Foods, it used to be called whole paycheck.
Oh, yes.
But if you're actually getting cooked bacon.
And you don't have to cook it yourself.
Well, but weight-wise, you're getting more.
Absolutely.
Pro tip, there you go.
Pro tip, yes.
Take that to the bank.
My Whole Foods doesn't do the breakfast bar anymore.
I don't think any of them do they?
I don't know. I don't know. Mine doesn't. So. They still do the lunch and the dinner. But they
do?
Yeah. They just don't do breakfast. So
fair enough.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, a lot of things got kneecapped as far as early, because I'm an early bird.
Yes.
I'm shot out of the cannon around 5 to 5:30 someday.
Did you this morning after the storms?
Yes.
I almost didn't make it this morning because I fell back asleep.
Were you doing your sleepy time tea with the rain noises?
I had a terrified Shih Tzu from 3 to 5.
Okay, wow. I didn't know where that was going for a nanosecond. I was like, wow.
I love it when we have the studio audience and we make them laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Tanner. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So
we're definitely clipping that one.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So she didn't like the storms. And she doesn't always sleep with us because her and the Maltese have a beef. So I know. So she was on the couch and the storms came. Well, when she jumps off the couch to go get water, sometimes I have to put her back on the couch because she's also a princess. And this is my life. I don't have a baby, I have a Shih Tzu. So I throw her back on the couch because I think that's all she wants. And no, she's terrified of the storm and she starts scratching at the door. So I literally had to coddle her like a child between 3 and 5.
Aww.
Because, no, it wasn't sweet. It's because the Maltese was trying to attack her because she didn't want her in the bed.
A moment of weakness.
Yes, it was literally World War III and I'm just trying to sleep. So all that to say, when they finally, the storm stopped and they came to neutrality, then I fell back asleep and did not wake up till 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
don't get a dog.
I haven't.
Or just get one.
Well, I haven't had a dog now for I think 3 years.
Yeah.
Give or take. And I forget what it's like to have 2 dogs.
Oh.
Where it's okay.
It's worse than kids.
Well, yeah. Well, there I don't know.
Yeah. Keep it that way.
But I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
But having to balance the psychological needs of the dog, and you gave me a total flashback with the diva dogs that will literally sit there by the bed, be like, all right, I could probably jump up there, but I'm not really feeling it right now.
Yeah, no,
Can I get a hand? That kind of thing?
She's just not going to do it. She is the princess, and my daughter likes to remind her. Not that it matters, but that she's a Shih Tzu. She used to hunt. She was like a lion dog. They literally came from lions.
Wait a minute.
Shih Tzus, the little smush face things.
But I'm saying they came from lions.
They came from lions. There's a whole evolution of them, and they should be fierce. But no, this is the most pampered thing you've ever seen, other than my 18-year-old daughter. So.
So now, are you saying that you are somewhat of a people pleaser, or?
No, I don't want to get complaints from the building because of how she barks.
Oh, no. I was saying like, okay, the princess daughter, princess dog, princess.
Yes. No, God just is testing me with patience.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is.
Is that one of those things where one of the gimmicks where they say like, don't ask God for fill in the blank or else you'll get the polar opposite, so you gain it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun stuff.
Patience sucks.
It does. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just in.
No kidding.
Patience is bullshit. I think Ashley would back me up on that. So
I think
like,
she would.
I will be the, I'll be channeling my inner Ashley, which isn't really difficult.
It's not hard. It's not hard for you. Oh my goodness. Omelet bar.
Oh, that was like, and that's
Heaven.
one of, I'm one, okay, so like I'll put my affiliate hat on,
Yeah.
you know, for after many, many years.
Did you feel welcome?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Good,
Yeah, and the
good.
great
That's
thing
what's
was
important.
I knew a bunch of people there. You
Good.
know, so that was cool.
Yeah.
So my Facebook posts were like robust.
Yes.
As far as,
Yes.
you know, my validation
Yes.
and my
We were very happy to have you there.
ability to tag people. But there was a weird thing, and I still have it to a certain degree, where I would not eat at events, or I would not
Yeah.
I would not avail myself of the snacks or the free stuff. And yesterday I was like, okay, omelet bar, my fasting window opened like right at the right time. So hallelujah.
Yes.
Because my
Yes.
personal trainer, how bougie is that? My personal trainer,
I love
Sierra,
it.
shout out to Sierra.
You can have a personal trainer and you can be bougie when you don't have kids and a Shih Tzu.
Or much like hanging around badass coaches and cool people,
Very true.
build a studio, have a show.
There you go.
That's pro tip number 2.
Yes. Free coaching, free training.
Yes.
Love
Free
it.
physical training.
Yes.
And personal training. So, oh yeah, and we were talking about this yesterday where I am so warped that, okay, I would have absolutely gotten the Wegovy or whatever the gimmick
the
shot.
latest.
Because a friend said like, oh man, we were at breakfast on Saturday and he's like, I haven't eaten since Tuesday. And I'm like, what? Tell me this magical non-narcotic wizardry you speak
Well,
of.
I don't know. It may be narcotic, but
Well, I mean, if it doesn't get you high, if it doesn't
Okay.
get you
It
high
does
or
not.
drunk,
It does not.
It's within the realm of like, I can consider it.
Yeah.
But I really like as he was kind of going into detail, and he's like, yeah, I haven't eaten since Tuesday. He's like, I'm kind of hungry, or like mentally, I know I should eat. I'm like, really? And then he goes, oh yeah. And then so my man had a liver transplant, so it's like he was the perfect trigger for me because this guy is under the electron microscope of all of his, you know, his vitals and his liver. He had my liver guys put me on it, blah, 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 whatever. And it was like, oh my God, I need this in my life. Because just the idea of turning the food switch off.
Well, so for people like you and I, who food is just fuel, like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to take the time to eat.
Right.
I just want to keep surviving and I want to stay awake and I want to finish my day and get the things done that I want to do. Like, cause I love it. And we're kind of, you know, the workworkaholic realm.
Oh my God, yes. I want to feel awesome and I want to work.
Yes.
And I don't,
Yes.
And I just, I would love to eliminate
It's
the
our
things.
generation. There's definitely something wrong with this.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay with it, but
I love it.
yeah.
But there is sometimes it's like thrown in like stark relief where I did the telemedicine, like the teledoc call. And she's like, okay, so what's going on? I'm like, well, you know, I probably got like 13 to 15 pounds or whatever that I could stand to lose, yada, 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 you know, truthfully or whatever. But I said, in reality, I'm really looking forward to like turning
you said too much.
Yeah. And the teledoc, it was almost like, I'm like thinking like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to have ethics in this situation.
On the teledoc.
Yeah. Shouldn't you just digitally sign something and then FedEx it to me? I mean, what are we doing here?
That was hilarious.
But she was like, maybe you should go back because like, you know, personal trainer, again, shout out to Sierra. She's like,
you've been going since January.
Yeah. Since.
Are you loving it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Now, I moved to tomorrow because I have Real Producers event today and Real Producers event tomorrow.
Yes. Shout out to Real Producers.
Yes. Shout out to RP.
Dallas Crew is tomorrow night at the Tower Club. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Today is at the Star Complex.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Something or other.
So I get to go as a top producer to the Dallas event tomorrow. And then I get to go as an advertiser, I think next week.
Yes.
Okay. For North Fort Worth. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't even know where that one is yet. I'm like one thing at a time. Because we've got Women's Council installation.
Yes.
Tickets are still available on Eventbrite, February 19th. So if you need a Galentine's event, come to that. Yes.
Oh, I've not gotten to say Galentine's yet this year.
I know, right? See, happy Galentine's.
Okay, what exactly is Galentine's?
Well, that's when all the girls
Slumber
come
party?
together. Yeah, it's like a slumber party. It's
Okay.
like a fun girls
When you're
event.
45.
Yes. Oh, hey, I love it.
Like,
I've done.
Can you get trashed on box wine?
I mean, you can if you so choose. So there is that. My thing is, so my favorite thing is the little heart-shaped sugar cookies with the frosting.
It's hard to go wrong with. I mean, I try
Those are my
not. I
thing.
try not to do the sugar thing.
Yeah.
But when you put frosting on something, it's really hard to go wrong.
I am an old-fashioned buttercream girl, and you put that on a sugar cookie. You know those like
yeah,
shortbready sugar
yeah.
cookies. Oh, that's my jam.
Yeah.
And those are going to be at a Galentine's, guaranteed.
I probably existed on frosted Pop-Tarts for years at a time. Years, I tell you.
Oh my gosh.
And I may or may not have known folks over the years that would just sit and eat a can of frosting.
I mean, I might dip graham crackers into frosting.
Okay, well then your graham cracker.
Tanner's excited again.
he's just writing that down. He's
yes,
like, okay.
yes. It's kind of like when you get Cruz in here and he giggles while we're on the show. It's like, yes, we are having a good show because we made Cruz laugh out loud.
Especially since he has like zero context for anything we say.
Zero context, and he's just not a giggler. So
no,
makes me happy.
No, yeah, he's very behind the scenes camera guy.
Yes.
Very prim and proper. Okay, so Galentine's.
Yeah.
Women's Council.
Yeah.
And then
there's no omelet at Women's Council, but there will be a great meal.
Oh.
Yeah. We're finalizing that today, so I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be fantastic.
Okay. Sponsored by?
Sponsored
There's
by.
like a boatload of sponsors, right?
Boatload of sponsors, and StudioUSA is going to be there.
Yes,
Super excited about that.
We're trying to dial in the truck.
Yes, there might be a little surprise. So we've got Eli there performing. I'm so excited about
Eli
that.
Howard, what up?
Yep, excited for
Some
that.
Red Dirt Country for everybody.
Red Dirt Country, and then we've got live painting by the one and only Alan Simonton.
Whoa.
Yes, he's going to do a live painting that we're going to auction off to Dress for Success.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it's going to be fun.
Okay, I gotta say that's a little bit more of a nutrient dense offering than I was expecting.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's gonna be a good time. Like we'll do the stuff that we're supposed to do, so I don't get in trouble.
Or you just be like, I swear.
Yes.
Okay, you're in.
Yes, we will do the things we have to do, but we're gonna have a good time. Like it's gonna be a Galentine's event.
And everybody out there should have taken notes from the MetroTex gala this year, where it was literally, like let's get her in, get her done.
Yes.
Have a kick-ass meal.
Yes.
And then party.
Yes, exactly. There won't be sorbet, but there will be cheesecake. So,
Fair.
Yeah. So
Fair.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I want it to be an opportunity. Honestly, since COVID, Women's Council and a lot of those organizations have lost membership.
Yes.
So I am just inviting people to come and enjoy and see what Women's Council's about and build community.
So to that, in March, what does WCR do?
March is the big tea party.
Oh, is it high tea?
Yeah, it's the high tea.
Oh,
yes.
snap. Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Wow. Okay. I've not gone to that since pre-COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's back.
Okay.
It's back. Yeah. We're going to have a grand old time.
Get you a big hat.
Get you a big hat, which I'm excited about that. I'm not really a person that wears hats.
Me neither.
Or they're actually not called hats. They're called fasteners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chapeau.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. I don't really understand it. So yeah, they're
fastener.
called. So you're going to get a fastener.
Okay.
And frilly dress, which I'm all about the frilly dress. So.
I loved the idea of the high tea and just sort of the.
I love actual high tea. It's one of my favorite things. We always do it after Christmas.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fun. I've done high tea at Harrods in London.
Oh.
It's kind of amazing, and the people watching is insane.
Okay,
if you ever want to feel out of place somewhere, oh my gosh. So, yeah.
If you ever want to feel out of place, because God knows we're all looking for more of that.
Oh, I mean, like, it's so elegant. And I mean, it's at Harrods in London. So it is a true traditional old school high tea.
The OG.
And the OG. And it is your hats and your Chanel and all the things. And the first time we went, we've been twice. The first time we went, my son was little, and they bring out these, it's all the things, and they bring him the scones, and all of that were great. But they bring this, like, I think it's called a truffle, something like that, and it was in this cute jar. And we're sitting, our table is next to these very elegant, stunning Middle Eastern women, and like they are high tea people, like they know how to do this. And all of a sudden, my son's truffle rolls across the floor. He had knocked it over, and there it went. I was mortified. Absolutely mortified, and lands in between their furs and Chanels, and
They took you right to the airport.
I'm like, I'm getting deported. It was so humiliating, and just because like I was trying to fit in and do all the things,
of course.
And then my 3 kids just humbled me right there. It was great. So again, don't have children. No, I love them.
I think at my age now, I think I've safely dodged that.
I think you're good. I think you're good. So,
yes.
So yeah, shout out to Lucas. I love you, Lucas. But I will not.
Despite your
I will never forget that moment in time. Yes.
In the UK.
Like, and it's just that slow motion where this jar is rolling across the floor, and you're like,
it's like Matrix time.
Yes. Yes. Because I couldn't grab it. Where was it gonna land? And it landed. It was fabulous. So, love you, Lucas.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so then whenever you're not just double dipped in fabulosity with WCR, so like what is the actual like nuts and bolts of what you'll be doing?
Well, Women's Council is about empowering women in the community and providing education. And that's really what it's about.
So like Winning Women's Wednesday every day.
Absolutely. It's Winning Women's Wednesday every day. And I'm excited to bring great speakers, great classes, awesome education, and build community, because something I heard on the radio on the way here this morning, the Surgeon General has said that, when was the last time you used Surgeon General in a sentence?
Right.
The Surgeon General has declared loneliness such an epidemic that it is worse for your health than smoking 13 cigarettes a day. A day.
It's a very oddly specific number of cigarettes.
Right? Like, again.
So for all of you out there smoking 11 cigarettes
you're
today,
good.
Yeah,
you're
you are
good.
fine.
Yes.
And you're probably if you hang out with people while you're smoking
the cigarettes, you're probably not lonely. So
not only that, you're probably going to be healthier than otherwise.
Okay, I don't think this is I don't think we're going to advocate smoking cigarettes, but I see where you're going.
I used to love cigarettes, by the way.
Oh, I think we all went through a phase, especially our generation.
Marlboro
Like it was just
Reds.
a thing.
Oh, there were smoking areas in school.
Yes.
How baked in of the insanity was that? It's like, oh, if you got a note from your mom, you can go.
You can go across the street.
You can go to high school and smoke.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, I remember as a teenager where it was a big deal whenever you could no longer drink and drive in Texas.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Really?
You don't remember whenever you could no longer, it was like probably mid-80s.
So that was allowed?
Yeah, early to mid-80s where, you could be literally driving your pickup, like if you really wanted to go to like stereotype town, you could literally drive with your wife beater, your arm hanging out, your truck driver's tan, and a tall boy of Coors Light.
That was legal?
Absolutely legal. And when they first did it, whenever they made it first illegal,
God.
everybody else in the car could still drink.
Oh my God. We really have evolved as a society. That is incredible. Yes. I did not know that.
Yeah, how bonkers is that?
That's insane.
Okay, so maybe one of these days we'll have to have a segment of like craziest wild ass laws that used to be.
Yes.
Things you could used to do. Because there used to be the beer barn.
The Bluebonnet laws, the old Bluebonnet laws.
Where you couldn't pick the
No. You still can't pick the bluebonnets. That's not legal. No, that's still illegal. But there used to be certain things you couldn't buy on Sundays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You still can't buy liquor.
You still can't buy liquor, which that's fair. But like you could, like stores couldn't be open.
Right.
There were like all of these rules, and certain things were locked up. You couldn't buy. Like I don't remember, but after church, you could go to.
They were keeping America clean.
They were keeping America clean, but I remember because we were shoppers. Like that was our thing, and my mom was so happy. There was some store that opened up that could technically, it was considered a drugstore, but it was huge. Like it was the size of a Walmart, so we could go there.
Like
on
if Buc-ee's and CVS had a baby.
Yes, so it was that kind of thing. So we could go there after church on Sundays and shop. And so I think she still has shampoo from the 90s because that's what she would buy is shampoo.
Okay, again, that's an oddly specific thing to.
Yeah.
to need on a Sunday.
We didn't need it, but we wanted to go.
Remember that?
We were
like
shoppers.
where you would go to the mall and you didn't need anything. It was just a thing.
Yes.
Man, there used to be a lot of malls.
Still go to the mall and I don't need
Really?
anything. Yeah.
Okay, this is 2025.
I love a good mall. The North Park.
I have not been in the mall to buy something pre-COVID for sure.
Really?
1,000%. And I'm gonna go probably late aughts, maybe the early teens, maybe 2013.
Wow.
Well, with the advent of Amazon, and then like the more you buy, the faster you get it and all that stuff. It's like, okay, that replaces the mall. Same with
no, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Well, I also always had the and this is a good man-woman thing where it's like I always looked at going to the mall as like this.
I'm over here stunned.
Like this very specific like recon mission.
Right. Which that's the male
I would like
perspective.
like a detailed plan of attack. And it's like, okay, we're gonna drop through the skylight, we're gonna rappel down.
Yes.
It's, it's over by the door to the left. You're gonna grab it. I'll meet you at the cashier. Boom, bang. I'll have the car running. All of that. Versus as a teenager though, like Northeast Mall in Hearst was a huge player.
No, I was Redbird Mall.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I went there the time when I was at UNT.
Okay.
I went to Redbird Mall a handful of times. But like back then, it just seemed like everything was so far.
No, we're North Park people. Like I'm at North Park probably a few times a month.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
One, it's just fun. And two, now that we work from home, the Bath and Body Works candles just don't last as long. It's a problem. Yeah.
There's a need.
It's a need.
Yes.
So no,
although I do like North Park.
North Park's amazing.
It's like super bougie, but
bougie.
but they've actually kind of gussied it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's fabulous.
Too.
It's fabulous. So, and then there has to be a snack because I'm usually there with my daughter. So it's either Italy or one of those other little fun restaurants. So
nice.
Yeah.
Not Orange Julius.
Oh man, I miss Orange Julius. That was some good stuff. I'd love to know the nutrition content.
I still don't remember what that was exactly.
It was neither actual orange or Julius. Like, yeah, no, I would love to know the nutritional content, or maybe not actually, but yeah.
Wow. So look at that. We did a live show.
We did a live show. It was fun. I don't know if anyone else enjoyed it. I think Tanner got a few laughs in, so that's awesome.
Well, and Tanner gets to see how the sausage is made.
Yes.
And then it's like there really is no a forethought.
Yeah.
Malicious or otherwise.
No. So we can end with the Surgeon General.
Yes.
And loneliness. You need to be involved in some sort of community.
Agreed.
And I recommend either Women's Council or join my coaching collaborative.
Yes.
The next cohorts will be starting soon. And you can check it out at michelleozymy.com.
Right on. And so for Women's Council, where is it going to convene under normal, not bougie circumstances?
Well, it's always going to be at a different venue because we like to do coffee and connections with different sponsors, different title companies. And you don't have to sponsor. You can just invite us and we'll come hang out with you and have coffee and treats and have some education. There will always be some sort of education taught.
Okay. So like, let's make a promise that we will promote that.
I love it.
Every Wednesday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm promising for you.
Thank you. Thank you for that promise. I'm excited.
You're welcome.
But if you just need a bougie Galentine's, come to the installation next Wednesday, 6:30 at MetroTex. Tickets are on
Wednesday Council of Realtors Galentine's extravaganza.
Yes. We'll see you then.
Right on. Woo. Okay, now I got to stop it.